My name is John Wood, and I contracted Guillain-Barré syndrome in October 2017, and I came to outpatients from April 2018. Well, for me, it was a continuation of the work that I'd been doing when I was on ward, because I was actually accessing the same room and the same gym, so it had a nice flow to it. It continued in a very natural way, and I was able to sort of progress my recovery, sort of accessing the goals that I'd had up until that point and continuing them, which I've done between April and now. We have classes where you're moving around the gym and you're testing different parts of your body and your balance, and you're doing different exercises, so going up and down parallel bars, balancing on boards, pedaling on a bike, punching a dummy, pulling rubber bands from the railings on the side of the wall, lifting weights on plinths, some balance and coordination tests with tennis balls whilst walking in a sort of a straight line. So lots and lots of varied tasks, which are very beneficial because they get you to do lots of things that perhaps you don't do when you're at home doing your own physiotherapy. When I compare it to what I was doing when I was on the ward, everything has sort of naturally stepped up to the next level. So there's been a progression in my recovery, and I found that the direction that I've been taking has been a lot more focused on the specific areas that are still a bit weak. But it's been invaluable because when you first leave the ward and you return home, you need to feel like you've got something that is sort of a continuation of your process. Otherwise, you can feel very sort of on your own and isolated. And having the structure of the outpatient department to come back to and to work with has been very, very important. The work that all the guys and girls do in the outpatient ward is beyond anything I can really describe, but I'll have a go. They're very invested in my process, they understand me, they've taken time to work out what makes me tick, and everything's been very structured around me personally and me specifically to help me to make my recovery as positive and as progressive as possible. And it's fair to say that without that personal relationship, which is remarkable in itself because they're very, very busy people, probably what I'd achieve would be significantly less, but because both my wife Karen and I feel that they're very invested in me and they understand everything about me, and they know my goals and recognise when I get to them and therefore push me on to the next step. We are so grateful for everything that they've done. The work they do is very, very impressive.